Hello everyone, in this video I am going to show you how to blur a sensitive part of your video in YouTube Studio. It is very easy to blur a part of your video in YouTube Studio. Go to your video. So let's say I want to blur a part in this video. So click on this pencil icon and then click on this editor. Now here you will see multiple options. So in this video I am going to show you how to blur. If you want to learn how to trim a video in YouTube Studio, then I have already made a video on that. Link is in the description. So let's click on this blur. Now once you will click here, you will see two options. One is face blur and second is custom blur. So let's see face blur first. Click on this face blur. Once you will click on this face blur, you will see one model is opened and YouTube will automatically start detecting faces in your video. Wait for some time. Now once this process is complete, you will see all the faces that were appeared in your video and it was detected automatically by YouTube. You just have to click on whatever the faces you want to blur. If you want to select all faces, then click on this select all. Now once you have selected all the faces that you want to blur, then click on this apply. Once you will click on this apply, you will see a blue bar in your video timeline and you can see here the faces are blurred. If you want to edit this, then you can click on whatever the faces you want to modify and then you can resize it based on your need. You will notice that these faces are moving faces and YouTube has tried its best to move the blur position according to the face movement. This is a very easy way to blur all the faces of your video, but if you want to modify, then you can do so by moving the blur position. And blur size. You can undo and redo by clicking here. If you want to zoom the timeline, then you can do it from here. If you want to delete some face blur, then you can choose that face and then you can press delete button in your keyboard, or you can press this delete icon. From here you can select the start and end position. Now one more thing sometime you will notice here is this error. Blur region contains checkpoints outside of its boundaries. Sometimes there can be a different error. Blur region must contain at least one checkpoint. So in both the cases you will see this save button is not highlighted, which means you will not be able to save this until you fix this error. So to fix this error you can readjust the start or end point. Now you can see the error is gone and the save button is highlighted. Click on this save button. Once you will click on save button, YouTube will inform you that this will take some time and during that time viewer will see the current version of the video and you will not be able to make other changes to the video. Once you are sure, then you can click on this save. I will cancel this so that I can show you other blur methods. You can click on this blur to add more blur over this, or you can delete this one and then you can start with the new blur. Let's see custom blur this time. Click on this custom blur. Now once you will click on this custom blur, you will see some additional options. You can choose the blur shape, whether it is rectangle or oval, and you can choose whether to track the object or to fix the blur position. In fixed blur position, your blur position will remain at the same place throughout the video. But if you will choose this track object, then you can select one object and then it will automatically try to track that. So let's see, I want to blur this face. So I moved this blur box to this face. Now you can see here it is automatically tracking the face. Sometimes it may not be that much accurate. So in that case you can edit it. But you can see here it is accurately tracking the object. You can add more blur position in one edit. Now once you are done, you can click on this save and then you can click on save again. Now you can see that YouTube has started processing this video and it will take some time to finish. Come back after some time. If you go to your channel content, then you can see here it is showing processing. Now when you will come after some time, you will see that the processing is complete. Now if you will open this and if you will play this video, then you can see here the blur is applied. Again, if you want to add more blur, then click on this editor and then follow the same steps. I hope this video will be helpful to you. If you like this video, then please subscribe to our channel. If you do not like, then please comment below so that we can improve. Thank you for watching.